Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Fear Street Part 3, 1666, and it's a Netflix movie that came out in 2021, and it's the conclusion to the Fear Street trilogy, unless they're planning to make more. I don't know if they are, but anyways, it's the conclusion to this chapter at the very least, and I enjoyed this one about as much as I did the second one, which means that I hated this movie, and I just don't know what I was supposed to get out of it. Like, it kind of feels like I was just supposed to be invested in, like, the story because it's a horror movie and it's a slasher, and that's all you're supposed to get out of it. And everything that the story explored, it's just the most basic thing you could have explored with this concept. And now that I've had it all completed, it really just makes everything a lot worse. Retrospectively, and I can't think of anything that I liked about this one. Like, the first one was kind of funny bad, the second one boring, and I repressed it from my memory, and this one boring and stupid, and at least half of it I've repressed from my memory because I was so bored and uninvested, and I just didn't care about any of the characters. I didn't think any of the performances were particularly good or stand out, and the way the movie was shot, it's very boring, and there's no style to it, and it's just shot, reverse shot, and nothing interesting is going on. There's a lack of pain whenever characters are stabbed, and they just don't move as though they've been hurt at all, and that was distracting. And the movie, it does feel very repetitive, and it doesn't develop the characters very much at all, and like anything that you could have done is just missed opportunity, and nothing happens throughout the entire film except for a couple things. That it ends, and the ending is completely unsatisfying, and there's nothing to this movie, absolutely nothing. And the first half of this movie takes place in 1666, and most of it is a big waste of time, and it was just to reveal who the bad guy was. That's it. And this movie is so slow, very poorly paced, and I just don't know what else to say about these movies anymore. I'm just exhausted. I'm stretched thin. Like, it's just the same thing 3 times in a row, which, if you like this trilogy up until this point, then great. This movie is going to give you what you want. For someone like me who's looking for more, or something new, unique, fresh, something where I can point at and say, that was well done, that was entertaining. I can't even say that because the movie doesn't do anything super stupid. The movie doesn't have anything that I can laugh at, and it's just boring characters, boring nonsense, and it's just the most unoriginal thing you could have possibly done. And when we were in 1666, one thing that really distracted me was everyone had perfect teeth, and it did not feel like 1666 at all. The way characters talked and acted, it was just torn between worlds, and I could not take it seriously. And that was pretty much the whole movie. Dumb things happening forever, and I know I haven't really said a whole lot about this movie, but like, once you've seen the first movie, you have seen everything that this trilogy has to offer. And if you like that kind of thing, great. If not, then just stop watching after part 1. Like, genuinely, I feel as though that is the ideal place to stop. If you're not liking it from part 1, stop immediately and just shut the movie off and pretend as though you've never seen anything from this trilogy and move on. It's like, I don't know what to say anymore. I am done. I'm done with this trilogy. I'm done talking about these movies. I just want to talk about something good for a change, and hopefully they'll start happening. And I guess I just need to pick my future movies a bit more carefully as to what I'm going to review. So I guess this is partially my fault, but at the very least, I'm glad that I was able to watch these movies, so I was able to experience them and to say, well, never gonna watch these again, except for maybe the first one, because the first one was kind of funny. But yeah, very bad, very boring, very unsatisfying, and has nothing in it that I liked. And I've forgotten just about everything about it. So, with all that being said, I'm going to give Fear Street Part 3, 1666, a 1 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought Fear Street Part 3, 1666, and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Black Mass. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.